next up, the most expensive guitar, possibly the most expensive thing in this room. Gibson Les Paul Traditional and Wine Red. This is the 2008 sort of spec one. I got it in 2012. That'll focus. Certainly the best guitar I've ever owned, possibly ever played. Not that I've played every guitar in the world. Yeah, it's a great thing to have in your studio, or if you just love guitars. Probably the one I use the most is this Fender Mexican Deluxe Strat with white, just because I love Biffy Clyro. Not that he's got one, just the only reason I have a Strat is because Biffy Clyro. This sounds great, definitely worth the money. I think it was about £650, don't even know you can get it, and certainly you can get anything similar and it'll sound as good. Right, now to the messy part of the room. This is just a load of rubbish that's been, I've covered up with sheets, for one, to make it sound better and to make it look better. Here is the drum kit, second hand, Peace DNA. Couldn't tell you a thing about it. Just took it because it was cheap. Didn't even come with any cymbals. Yeah, actually just comment. I'll actually not go through that. Just comment if you want a whole drum tour to explain why there's a sheet on that floor tom. Marshall 4x12 necessary. 2 Blackstar cabs which belong to that head over there. Blackstar HC100 and Marshall 212 cab. That's my rig if I'm ever going anywhere. Not that I go out and gig. It's certainly my practice rig, because 212s just blow your head off, and never put a 212 in your room when you're trying to record. Put it in a different room. Yeah, here's the pedal board. I'll give you a quick view of that. I'm sure you can work out what pedals I use yourself. Comment if you want a really in-depth even sound of that there. Not that I even play guitar that well. Just over here is just a load of cases for stuff. Fender Frontman practice amp. I actually just use it because it has this auxiliary cable, so you can play the tunes on your phone or your iPod or whatever you're at while you jam along. Or, well, not that I need that anymore. That was before all this got here. Here's just, this is sort of like going to be a vocal booth type area. The foam isn't even stuck down yet. I'm still deciding what I want to do. If I want it to be completely dead or dry, or fill in like a wall here right the way up. But certainly that's where the vocals are done. All the mic stands are just thrown in here at the minute from the ground. Useless amp that's used for propping up stuff. Here's just a pop shield off Amazon. This is just the wee mount for the Groove Tubes. Tube condenser, my only vocal mic I've got. Certainly more mics coming. And then just a Thomann own brand cheapo, whatever you call that, sort of shield thing for doing vocals. Anyway, don't even need it. If you want it to be nice and ambient, just get rid of that. Blackstar HT5 great wee head for doing whatever you want. Here's just shelves of stuff. ME50 Boss, don't use it. Don't use that. That's the worst pedal ever. That Digitech thing. Don't use that. Boss Distortion standard. 50 foot speaker cable, so we can run this all the way out under that door. Keep the 412 away from our ears, so the guitarist can play with this stuff. Presets in here, and play with us when the noise is elsewhere. Duct tape standard. Oh, I wish you need one of these. It's basically it's just a measuring tape for like suit makers would have for measuring. I just think it's real handy. I know people love just grabbing a cable and putting their thumbs at either side of it, but if you want to actually know what you're measuring, get one of them. They're handy, and they better than measuring tape because you can sort of curve it around stuff. loads more cables. All my cables have these Planet Waves little slingy things on them. They're like add-on items on Amazon. You can get them for like £2 for a pack of 10, something like that there. Some patch cables, other foam, speaker foam that was quite useless. HT5 foot switch, another tom that I don't use, just for other people if they want it. I don't use that many toms. Drum kit mics, AKG rhythm pack, excellent. That's when we want to get them. So our wireless system, because if you think you're awesome and you like to run about, which I do, wireless guitar, cables, that's it. This is it, the Burn recording studio, Ballinge to the north of Ireland.